Hey guys, and welcome to In-Ring Predictions with me, Triple D. I know I'm wearing my Sunderland t-shirt, but today I'm actually going to a football match. Sunderland v Sheffield Wednesday. It's for a cup, so obviously enough. Hopefully we'll get a win, but I'm not too bothered about the cup anyways. So all I'm bothered about is just getting out of this league and then back up into the championship. Alright, but enough about that. Let's get into it. This is SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer. Yes, SummerSlam has finally came, and we got a lot of matches here today. And not only that, we got two pre-shows as well. So let's get on to it. Alright, first off is the pre-shows, which is a tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, which is the B Team, who are the champions. Which if you don't know the B Team, they are both Dallas and Curtis Axel, versus the Revival, which is Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson. To be honest with you, the B Team, when they actually got a hold of them titles, I thought that you said, nah, they won't actually do any good with them. They're okay. They're not exactly the best champions ever. But in my own opinion about this match, I'm gonna say, for my prediction, it's gonna be, I'm going to say the Revival. I'm just going to say the Revival because B-Team, yes, they're only there just to be there. That's all that they are, just to be there. There's nothing much really about them. Well, as the Revival, coming up from NXT, they've actually done really well for themselves. And they actually deserved a title shot, and they're getting it. Alright. Last pre-show match, and it is Rusev and Lana versus Andre Slen Ames. Well, actually, it's a mixed tag team. It's a mixed tag team match. Like I said, Rusev and Lana versus Andre Slen Ames. Andre Sen Ames and Zelina Vega. This match came to be when Rusev got defeated by Andre, and then Aiden English got defeated by Andre, but then Lana decided to step in because she obviously enough had him enough, and plus she has got the Happy Lana Day on it, whereas Rusev, as you all know, has got Happy Rusev Day on it. But Andrea actually did say this. He did actually state that after SummerSlam, like when he beats him, it's going to be the end of Rusev Day, which they are actually trying to keep because Rusev and Lana are actually back together like now. They are actually trying to get rid of that, but they won't. Alright, so who do I think is going to win? Rusev and Lana. Gotta say Rusev and Lana. Because he's beaten both Rusev. Well, Andre has beaten both Rusev and Aiden English in singles matches, but that's only in singles matches. But he's never faced them in a mixed tag team match with Lana. So this could be actually good. This could be good. So that's why I'm saying Rusev and Lana. Alright. Next is, it's the, hang on a minute, there's another pre-show here. Another pre-show, and it is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. didn't say that, but it is on here now. It is Cedric Alexander, who was the champion, versus Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak? Oh, I can't even pronounce his name. Anyway, to be honest with you, like, the cruiserweights have actually done really well for themselves. And they actually need their own show. Well, which they have got, 205 Live, but they actually, what I mean is WWE need to put them in their own pay-per-views. So all the cruiserweights are like fight, like basically, like it's happening with this Evolution pay-per-view that is actually coming out later on this year. It's all women's pay-per-view. So you have both brands, and then you have a women's. Then you have the Greatest Royal Rumble, which was all men's. So why can't the cruiserweights have their own pay-per-view? NXT's got their own pay-per-views, like NXT TakeOver. But yeah. Anyway, who do I think is actually going to win this match? I'm going to say Cedric Alexander. He's going to retain it. He's going to retain this match. Well, he's going to retain the title. So, yeah, Cedric Alexander. Alright, now we get on to the proper pay-per-view. These are the proper matches. Well, proper pay-per-view with the matches. Alright, here we go. First off is the singles match, which has been 8 years in the making, so claimed by the Miz. Yep, in case if you didn't know, it is Daniel Bryan versus the Miz. Yes, obviously enough, the Miz has been explained to us that he was Daniel Bryan's NXT Pro and NXT Pro, but Daniel Bryan has actually done really well for himself. Like, ever since coming up from NXT and then getting knocked out and then challenging the Miz for the United States Championship and actually winning it. Not only that, becoming the World Heavyweight Champion, a Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And doesn't that say a lot for Daniel Bryan? But the Miz is actually saying, I've had enough of this. It's ever since, like, Daniel Bryan was made general manager, the Miz had a lot of controversy with him. Like, he was just saying, oh, I'm doing this because I'm better than you, because you can't actually compete. And then all of a sudden, he imitates him. As well, he imitates the Miz. No, sorry. He imitates Daniel Bryan with his yes movement and everything. I don't know. And then the Miz has his own reality show. I mean, come on, that is just ridiculous, that is. But all I got to say is, who do I think is actually going to win this match? Daniel Bryan. Because I saw the match at Newcastle. That match has already happened. And Daniel Bryan won it. Daniel Bryan won it. At SummerSlam, I think Daniel Bryan is actually going to win this match against the Miz. And hopefully this can put an end to it, like at SummerSlam. Hopefully this will be the final match that they have, and then just end the charade, like with them both. Alright, next is another singles match. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Now, I'm going to say on this one, I'm going to say Baron Corbin was like a fantastic thing. Like a fantastic wrestler. But then all of a sudden, like, changing from that to like I think it was like a constable, like, and wearing all the suits and everything. Really? That Baron Corbin, you don't need to do that. You don't need to become like that. And Finn Balor, well, the whole thing with the Balor Club and everything and all that sort of stuff. Finn Balor, why don't you do us all a favour? Bring back the Demon King. We need the Demon King back. We haven't seen it since you faced Bray Wyatt with him. So please, Finn, bring back the Demon King. We need him. We need the Demon King. We need it back now. And what perfect time to bring it back than that SummerSlam. I mean, hey, you used it to win the Universal Championship. So why can't you do it today? Use it against Baron Corbin. But who I think is actually going to win this match? I'm going to say Finn Balor. I'm just going to say it straight off Finn Balor. That's all. That's all that I'm going to say. Finn Balor for that one. Alright, next is a singles match for the WWE United States Championship. And it is Shinsuke Nakamura, who is the champion, versus Jeff Hardy. Right. Ever since Shinsuke Nakamura won it from Jeff Hardy, like using like dirty tactics, using never low blow. Obviously, nothing's a heel, and to be honest with you guys, I like Shinsuke Nakamura either as a heel or a face. I don't care what he is because he's a fantastic wrestler. He's got in-ring experience. He's very great in the ring. It was just his music that I could not even stand. I didn't like his music. His music was not really up there with me. I mean, I can understand the reason why he had to change it for, but I didn't like it the way that it was. See, because of Shinsuke Nakamura just only winning this title at the previous pay-per-view, which was Extreme Rules, like after winning it from there, I could honestly say they will keep Shinsuke Nakamura as champion. So I'm going to say Shinsuke Nakamura to retain it. And then, well, Randy Orton wants to get at the champion as well. So he wants to go after Shinsuke Nakamura. So Randy Orton wants to go after him. So that's that. But anyway, I'm going to say Shinsuke Nakamura to retain it. Alright, next is a triple threat match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. And boy, do I have a lot to say about this. Alright. I think it was at Money in the Bank, where when Carmella was going to defend her title up against Asuka, right? And I thought, let me say, you know what? Asuka's going to actually walk through this the winner. She's actually going to win this match. But she had to call for that idiot known as James Ellsworth. That no-chin bastard known as James Ellsworth. She had to call him to help her keep the title. And guess what? Finally, justice was actually served when Paige fired James Ellsworth. Right? And I hope he permanently stays fired, because he doesn't deserve to be in WWE. He's only there for just Carmella. That's all that he is there for. He doesn't even deserve to be in the WWE. He deserves to be fired permanently. And I wouldn't even bring him on Monday Night Raw either. I wouldn't even put him there. But anyway, it is, like I said, triple threat match. And it is the champion Carmella versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Now, obviously enough, Charlotte Flair coming back really, really great. Woo! And Becky Lynch, obviously the Irish last kicker. And to be honest with you, this could well be a good match, but I doubt that it will be a good match. But it's a triple threat, so it's under triple threat rules, which means that there's no disqualification. There's none whatsoever. There's no disqualification, there's no countdown, so obviously not for anything they use in there is legal. So it could be that Carmella could actually retain it here, or or I'm guessing Becky Lynch. No, Charlotte Flair will probably turn on Becky Lynch, and then Charlotte Flair will actually pick up the victory and then get her title back. Obviously enough, I want Charlotte Flair to be champion, but I don't think that they're actually going to give it to her that soon. Well, after she returns. But you know what, I'm going to make the prediction. Charlotte Flair. I really want her to be champion again because I really did like her as champion. She's better than Carmella. Way better than Carmella. So, Charlotte Flair, you get my vote to actually win the championship. Well, you get my prediction. Alright, next is a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And it is Dolph Ziggler, the champion, with Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose. Yep, you heard me right. Dean Ambrose did actually return at Monday Night Raw. We thought that he was actually going to return at SummerSlam, which would have been perfect, but unfortunately enough, he had to return at Monday Night Raw, and there was a clause in that contract saying that Seth Rollins can have anyone in his corner. And who other better to choose from than Dean Ambrose? But here's the one thing that I don't get. Dean Ambrose's haircut, it looks like Triple H's haircut. So did Dean Ambrose actually say to Paul... Sorry. I'm going to say his name to Paul Levesque. Because that's his actual name, Paul Levesque. Did Dean Ambrose actually go up to Paul Levesque and then actually say, hey, guess what? I'm going to get a haircut, but I'm going to copy it just like you was. But I'm going to keep the fringe here because I'm called the Lunatic Fringe. So obviously enough, he's called that. He would actually keep that fringe there, so it would be known as the Lunatic Fringe. But this is a championship match, and obviously enough, with Drew McIntyre helping out Dolph Ziggler. Drew McIntyre doesn't need a help out Dolph Ziggler. I think Drew McIntyre can actually do well on his own. He did well in NXT, so obviously enough, he'll do well on his own. So I think Drew McIntyre needs to betray Dolph Ziggler. Actually, this would be the perfect time at SummerSlam for that to actually happen. For Drew McIntyre to turn against Dolph Ziggler. That would be the perfect time for it to do it. And cost Dolph Ziggler the match. And Seth Rollins can actually get his title back. But whoever knows. Alright, so my prediction on this one. I want Seth Rollins back as Intercontinental Champion. But he lost the championship to Dolph Ziggler. So you know that WWE is going to keep him as champion. But I'm going to say Seth Rollins because I really did like him as Intercontinental Champion. He actually did really well with that title when he had it. Alright, you know what? I just don't get this match. Because Braun Strowman, I just don't get this match. Right, okay, right, I'll say the match and then I'll have me saving on that one. Alright, it's a singles match for the Money in the Bank contract, right? Get that, right? It's for the Money in the Bank contract. And it says here, should Strowman lose by disqualification or count out, he will lose the contract. So, it is Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. Now, to be honest with you, I don't even know why this match is actually on, because Braun Strowman, he's the Money in the Bank contract holder. He deserves it. Nobody else deserves it more than him, because he's worked his ass off. And I was actually glad that they didn't give him the main title straight away, because they wanted to see what he can actually do. But Kevin Owens had to be like, oh well bro, had to complain to fucking Kurt Angle and then just say, oh, well, you need to stop about Braun Strowman, he needs to be stopped, he needs to stop doing this, oh my god, I'm actually Kevin Owens and I'm actually gonna cry, oh my god, I'm just gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, please. Please. You need to do something, Kurt Angle. You need to do something. Please. Just please. Braun Strowman being the destructive force that he actually is. I'm glad that WWE has actually made him the destructive force and made him the monster among men, destroying everything in sight. You want destructive? Look at what happened to Kane and Brock Lesnar before they had their match at the Royal Rumble. Look at how destructive Braun Strowman actually done all that shit. And to be honest with you, I love Braun Strowman and I hope he wins this match. Yeah, you already know my prediction. It's Braun Strowman. I want him to keep that Money in the Bank contract so he can cash it in and take it off the hands of Brock Lesnar. Because he deserves that title. Well, I've had enough of my say for that match, and you already know my prediction. Alright, next is a tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and it is the Bludgeon Brothers, who are the champions, which is Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, versus the New Day, which is Big A, Kofi Kingston, and or Xavier Woods. So it could either be Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods that could actually be involved in that match. So whoever is at ringside will either be Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods. Will either be that. To be honest with you, I want Xavier Woods to be at ringside. Yes, even though he's done really well for himself, but I think Kofi Kingston is slightly better than Xavier Woods, because Kofi Kingston's been in there slightly longer. Don't get me wrong, I love the New Day. I love them. I love the New Day. The Bludgeon Brothers, yeah, becoming a little bit more destructive, but yeah, to be honest with you, they're not that really much destructive as what they used to be. Well, as what they used to be in the Wyatt family. They suited the Wyatt family more than what they do the Bludgeon Brothers now. So, I'm going to say, I want the New Day to win. I just want the New Day to actually win and regain those titles. So they can be 5-time tag team champions. 5 times. And then they only need to lose it and then win it one more to draw level with the New Age Outlaws. Yep, to draw level with them. Alright, next up, actually we'll get the boring match out of the way first, because we all know that this is actually just going to be boring. It's just going to be bullshit. It's just going to be like that. The boring match, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. And, yep, it's just getting boring. I mean, this has been done countless times, and I'm just getting sick to death of it. But what you really don't know, guys, is on the business side of it, it actually does really well on the business side. But it's just like to be a good business person, you have to show that you can prove that you can be a good businessman. I mean, yeah, if it works in UFC, because Brock Lesnar, he wants to be the Universal Champion and he wants to face the UFC Heavyweight Champion with both titles there. So he can have both titles. Yes, on the business side, that would be actually good for business. That's only in the UFC. But in WWE, he doesn't actually show it because he doesn't show up at the events. He doesn't even show up to any of the shows as well. He's like, you know what, bro? You know what? I'm just getting paid loads of money and everything and all that sort of stuff. And, like, I'm just going to say, yep, I'm not even going to bother to show up because I'm just going to be called a part-timer. That's all that I am. A part-timer. I used to be a full-timer, but now I'm a part-timer. I'm a part-timer bitch. That's what I am. And that's the way that Roman Reigns actually stated it as well. So I agree with Roman Reigns. But see, here's the thing. This has already happened. Like as I said, it's happened before. It's happened countless times. And it's getting really boring. It's just getting like, yeah, you're just putting it on there just because it's like on the card. That's all it's going to be. The amount of boos that it's actually going to get, and the amount of people that it's actually just going to be, when's the next match coming up? I'm getting fucking bored of this. It is getting boring. But my mate actually did say this would be actually good if Dean Ambrose were to come down and actually turn heel against Roman Reigns. Like cost Roman Reigns a match and turn heel. That would be actually great. I would love to see that happen. So you know what, Dean Ambrose? You need to come down, interfere in the match, give dirty deeds to Roman Reigns or either Brock Lesnar, and then Roman Reigns can actually question Dean Ambrose saying, what the fuck were you doing? What the fuck were you doing? I was only doing what's right. That's all. And then, please, I want Braun Strowman to come down. If he's still going to hold that Money in the Bank briefcase, please be the love of God that he keeps that briefcase. And then cash it in on Brock Lesnar and wins the Universal Championship. But then again, if he wins it, Kevin Owens will probably want to go after it. God, I just don't get that now. I just don't get it. Alrighty then. Alright, we'll go for the second match as well. Alright, so next match is a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship, and it is Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey. Okay, Ronda Rousey tried it against Nia Jax. Didn't even win it because Alexa Bliss cost her the match. So Alexa Bliss got Nia Jax disqualified, but she cashed it in at the right time because she had the Money in the Bank briefcase. So obvious enough, she got that, she cashed it in, and then I was like, oh God, not this time again. She's going to go the whole thing with like saying, oh, everybody's just a bully. Everybody's a bully. Everybody's a bully. That's a bully. You're a bully. You're a bully. That's what you are. You're just a bully. Ronda Rousey's a bully. Nia Jax is a fucking bully. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, man, Alexa Bliss, man. The only fucking bully that is in the WWE right now in the women's division is you. You're the only one that's the bully, because you picked on Nia Jax. But, to be honest with you, I did love that story. Because Nia Jax got extremely pissed off and won it at WrestleMania. Never since when she won that title, she became an inspiration. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, Alexa Bliss didn't even do that. Nia Jax did that. I want that. But, to be honest with you, I would love to see Ronda Rousey win this title. Because I think that if WWE push her in the right direction, she can actually become an inspiration to people. Just the same as Nia Jax. But the thing is though, Alexa Bliss, she's going to whine, complain, bitch and mourn and everything and all that. Well, okay, Ronda Rousey has just been a bully. No, she doesn't even deserve the title. You need to suspend her right now. Right now. You need to suspend her right now. Okay? Not fucking Alexa Bliss. It doesn't exactly work like that. It doesn't exactly work like that. You don't deserve the title, okay? Other people deserve the title more than what you do. Because you are the bully. And it's time for Ronda Rousey to put the bully to shame. To put the bully in his place. Ronda Rousey, you're getting my prediction to win that title. And I hope you do win that title off Alexa Bliss. And become an inspiration to people. Just like Nia Jax. Alright, and last, probably is meant to save probably is the only decent match that is actually going to be on this pay-per-view. Which is AJ Styles, which is a singles match for the WWE Championship, and it is AJ Styles, the champion, versus Samoa Joe. Now, obviously enough, I thought it was going to be Shinsuke Nakamura. But who should come out and cause a distraction? James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth wanted the shot at the title. And I was like, yeah, you do that, you're going to get your ass kicked. And Dean Ambrose isn't going to be there to save you this time. That's the only reason why he beat AJ Styles was because of Dean Ambrose. That was the only main reason why. Just because Dean Ambrose helped him out. That was the only main reason. But, other than that, what happened after that? James Ellsworth got fired. And Samoa Joe came in, intervened, and actually started attacking AJ Styles. And then signing his name on the contract against AJ Styles because he wants to face him for that title. And to be honest with you, this could be a very decent match because AJ Styles, phenomenal wrestler in the ring. Samoa Joe, also phenomenal wrestler in the ring. I mean, just look at these NXT matches. And the match which he had at last year's SummerSlam. Look at that match. Very destructive. Right? It was the reason why it was destructive. He had a go in the fatal 4-way match for the Universal title. Granted, he didn't win, but he did put on them a good match as well. All of them did. That was including Roman Reigns as well. Yes, I know Roman Reigns put it on a good match along with the fatal 4-way match at SummerSlam last year. But I digress. But anyway, this match could honestly, like as I said, be a very decent match. And, AJ Styles has been wanting them a challenge. He's wanting them Shinsuke Nakamura to actually end the feud. But since Shinsuke Nakamura went after the United States Championship and decided to win it, Samoa Joe has now got his opportunity to go for that title. And I'm actually glad. So, who do I want to win this match? Well, maybe they could keep AJ Styles to retain it. I don't know. But, to be honest with you, I would love to see Samoa Joe actually win this match. Because I think he's been pushed way too far, but actually didn't actually he got his title opportunity, but he didn't successfully win it. I mean, he was good as the NXT champion. So I'm thinking Samoa Joe could actually win this title. So Samoa Joe has actually got my prediction for that. Well, has been every single match that I've mentioned for this. So, hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace!